the ball, but it's
kicked out of bounds by Jared Royal.
Thrown in by St. Joe to number 8. Picked up by Remington. Again, high into midfield. Ooh. There goes Bendits after the ball.
Knocked over the goal by Eagle Remington, saving MMA once again.
Corner kick for St. Joe. This is how they scored last time. Seems like they really think they got a shot to score again on this corner kick. Headed out by Jared Royal. That was a good save. That
Rafael Bustamante takes the ball.
Yeah. Over to Antonio Hubbard. Kicking it to midfield. Oh. Over number 9, Samuel Scott. Stolen by St. Joe's number 8. Scott making a hard press for the ball.
It's knocked out of bounds.
The ball's awarded to St. Joe, thrown in by number 11. Kicked it out of bounds again by Daniel De La Garza, number 30. Good defense right there by number 19, Alfonso Moya. The ball is awarded to St. Joe after a little roughness down there on the field. Free kick.
Goes over the goal.
Kicker overshot the goal just a little bit. To be kicked back in.
St. Joe is doing a really good job in keeping the ball down on MMA side of the field.
They sure have been.
MMA really needs to pick up that offense if they want to get that field goal that they want.
Over to Antonio Hubbard.
Everybody wants a field goal, Cody.
This isn't that kind of football.
Sorry, Cody.
Oh, that's all right, Nicholas. Oh, taken by number 10, Rafael Bustamante. A struggle at midfield, awarded to MMA. Thrown into number 21, William Kane. Gets the ball, cross kick, out of bounds.
Too short of an angle.
Ball to be kicked in by the St. Joe's goalkeeper.
Kicks it to number 2. All the way down midfield.
Over to Austin Bendits, who kicks it back to Antonio Hubbard. Over to Ricardo Fernandez. Taken at midfield by Samuel Scott. Called and awarded to St. Joe. Kick down the field, saved by Jared Royal. Back to number 8 of St. Joe. It's number 19, Alfonso Moya. Trying to keep it around midfield. Over to Kane, stolen by number 2. Alfonso Moya trying to get the ball back for MMA. Oh, and it's kicked out of bounds. It's a corner kick awarded to St. Joe. They're going to try to score right here. No good. The kicker overshot the goal. Out of bounds. Awarded to MMA.
Give it to Antonio Hubbard.
Taken by number 8 from St. Joe. Header by Austin Benditz right out of bounds. Daniel De La Garza down there trying to rally the defense. Royal trying to get the ball back for MMA.
St. Joe's number 10.
Goes number 7, Antonio Hubbard trying to get the ball back. Moya and Royal both in there trying to get the ball back. Finally taken by number 15, Ricardo Fernandez, to number 9, Samuel Scott, kicked out of bounds. Scott throws it in to Bustamante. Over to number 19, Alfonso Moya. Scott to throw it in again. To Bustamante. Taken back by St. Joe. William Kane goes in there to try to block that kick. Hubbard goes in. Back to midfield. Fuentes stops that kick right there. Over to Fernandez. Number 11 of St. Joe. Taken back across, taken away from that midfield area that they seem to like so much. Stopped by Igor Remenson. They really seem to like that midfield area right there. Playing in there a lot tonight. What do you think about that, Nicholas?
They tend to keep that spot a little bit on the open side, from my opinion. And St. Joe is definitely taking advantage of it. But MMA still keeps their defense strong.
It's thanks to a second-year player, number 30, Daniel De La Garza, who seems to be the leader down there on the defense. Number 16 got it over on the right side of the field, on the far side of the field, excuse me. Kicked out of bounds by Bustamante trying to get the ball back. And kicked right over the goal by St. Joe. That's a goal kick for Remenson.
You know, Cody, I never really...
Excuse me, that's a corner kick for St. Joe.
Cody, I never really noticed how much endurance and stamina you need to play soccer until recently. I tried playing soccer the other day. I was dying. Not only do you have to run...
if you don't have great cardio and amazing coordination, you can't play soccer. I'm sorry, but you can't.
I mean, trying to make it all the way down the field, controlling the ball while you have people trying to take it from you.
Not easy.
It's definitely a challenge.
Soccer is an extremely physically demanding sport. And I mean, if you could measure how far these guys ran in an average game, it would be amazing that they're still walking after that.
After all the beating they get on their legs from all the kicks, especially on the offense when the defense tries to get it out of there.
Oh yeah, we've already seen a couple down there after their pass being blocked, holding their shins and the backs of their legs from getting kicked. That's what the shin guards are for, though. Right back to that midfield mark that they like to keep it at. Over to Antonio Hubbard. Hubbard trying to get it around the defense. Taken by number 2.
Looks like it's going to be St. Joe's ball.
It's a shove off on Antonio Hubbard.
Kick
back by Samuel Scott. Back to midfield. MMA trying to keep it from going too far on their side. Taken by Scott. Passed over to Bustamante. Right back to midfield. St. Joe making a rush for the goal. Stopped by Jared Royal. Over to Austin Benditz across the field. Kicked out of bounds.
Number 11 from St. Joe, kicking it all the way over. Gets intercepted by Jared Royal. Number 25 of St. Joe goes for the kick. It's no good.
It was right past the goal.
Sorry, I'm using football terms still.
Interception.
That's a 5-yard penalty. Offside kick. Bring it to first down.
Well, it is football technically, Mr. Poon.
I believe, is it America that calls soccer soccer and the rest of the world just calls it football?
Yes, and then there's American football, which is what we call football.
Kicked back in by number 10, St. Joe. Kicked out of bounds once again.
It's a goal kick awarded to Remington. It's going to be taken by
number 9, Samuel Scott.
Yes, indeed.
Goes way to midfield.
Bustamonte's got the ball, trying to get around that defense, trying to get it past midfield. Can't quite get it. Back to number 27, Fuentes.
Back to number 5, Jared Royal. Keeps it in bounds. There's number 19. Oh, now goes number 21.
William Kane's got the ball, and he gets it back.
Keeps it in bounds, goes to number... almost
15. Almost number 15 down there. Ricardo Fernandez trying to keep the ball down on St. Joe's side of the field. It's called and awarded to MMA. MMA's ball. Still 1-0 here. MMA trying to get down the field so they can get the score.
William Kane.
St. Joe seems to be taking it back every time they get it downfield. The MMA offense needs to get right through the defense and get to the goal. Fuentes trying to keep one of the St. Joe players from kicking it back in. Goal kick awarded to Remington. Going to be taken by Samuel Scott.
Once again.
Right past William Kane.
Goes back to number 11, St. Joe. Tries to keep it in, and it's caught. Igor Remington
That was an easy stop for Remington. I've seen him
goes
make
to kick it all
much more
way back
difficult
to midfield.
stops. Over to Bustamante. And a free kick awarded to MMA.
Yes, it is. Cozy.
Cozy.
Cozy. Cozy Cody.
Antonio
That
Hubbard trying to
sounded
get
more
the
than
ball.
just a ball clashing there. That like heads clashing.
Might have been. It is not uncommon, but hopefully that's not what happened.
The players don't seem to be having any major injuries, so.
No. Thankfully.
Thankfully.
Jared Royal gets the ball out of there.
On one red.
Kicks it down there.
His number 16 of St. Joe goes all the way for the goal kick.
Way across the field out near the corner.
Look, it's going to be thrown in by Austin Benditz.
Oh, nope. Daniel De La Garza is going to throw it in right here. Benditz and Fernandez trying to get the ball. Fernandez gets it out of there.
This is number 10 of St. Joe.
Austin Benditz kicks it out of bounds.
Number 2 of St. Joe throws it to number 8.
Bustamante chasing down the ball. Out of bounds, awarded to MMA. Number 19, Alfonso Moya, to throw it in for MMA. Over to William Kane. Back to Moya. Cross kick.
Looks like they have all of MMA's offense over on
Antonio